Hey, what's up, Patreon? How you guys doing? Jason here. Thought I'd make a patrons only video. In the background, what I got going on here is a little of the latest from Petty Music. It's a B minor Dorian. So you could just use an A harmonica and play an A major scale. Except, you know, you could start on the B, the second note, and then go up the same scale. I've never heard this before. I'm just doing it off the top of my head. But anyway, yeah, I'm just using that A major scale over that. Anyway, cool. Look, how you guys doing? I thought I would talk directly to you. So, I got some emails and stuff, so I'm just gonna read them out loud, right? Let's just go over some of my notifications here. Okay, let's see. So first of all, bunch of new pledges in February. Thank you guys. Paul Anders, Andres, Byron Mulligan, Christopher Griggs, Peter K. Thank you for the pledge from Ron Sale. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to other new patrons that I might not have thanked. You guys are rocking. You should have got a message from me that said thank you and you're keeping this free, right? Keeping the YouTube videos free. Anything we put here, right, it's just butter on a biscuit, right? But you guys are the ones paying for the biscuit, keeping me motivated and keeping these videos free for everybody else. But if you're new to my Patreon, what we do here is sometimes we do harmonica stuff, but sometimes we talk about behind the scenes stuff I can't really talk about on YouTube. And we'll do some of that today. So anyway, and I also address like personal things, like this guy Stan said, love the Midnight Blue thing. Thanks. That was that recent video I put up. Let's see what else. Okay, here we go. Ed Brooks. I've been frustrated recently because I'd forgotten this basic essential knowledge. He's talking about the tone video, my 400th video. And he said, yeah, I've been watching Tomlin Lecky's YouTube video again, covering the same subject tone. He said, tilt the harp upwards. Then today, Jason, you offer a great addition on what I'm looking for. Thank you. Well, yeah, I don't really know about that upwards thing. Do I do that? I don't know if I do or not. Anyway, I don't really think there's a wrong way to play. Like, I mean, I don't know. If you can get it and it sounds good, then you know what's up. So yeah, if Tomlin says tilt it, try it. If that works for you, go for it, man. Thanks, Ed. Appreciate it. All right, John said, love the videos. Love you too, bro. Hey, Jason. Just listened to your video on Patreon about tone. Afterwards, I decided to try and analyze my lip pursing technique to get a bigger tone. Having tried it, dropping my jaw and getting as much of my mouth on the harp, I have noticed that when it comes to bending, there's a forward movement caused by my lips, sort of puckering up slightly along with using my tongue to get the bend notes, making my tone to alter slightly. Please, can you advise working on bending more with my tongue and just relaxing my lips and jaw, sort of zombie-like? All right. So, since I started tongue blocking bending, and I don't just tongue block, right? But since I learned how to do it, I've noticed that a lot of the bending actually comes from my throat. and not so much for my tongue, because I can do it tongue blocking. So I'm all tongue blocking. So obviously my tongue isn't doing it. So it's sort of like just pulling. James Cotton used to call it choking the harp, right? He used to call it choking it. So, I think he did that he called it that for a reason, right? Because he's kind of, right? Anyway, I don't know, man. I think John Gindick has some good videos on bending. I don't know if he has videos on it, but I definitely know, like, in person, John says a lot of great things that, like, help people that are kind of struggling with bending at first, right? So let's see. Let's keep going down the questions. All right, I was still keeping that groove going with my feet. All right, Eric Betts said, talking about the video where on making noises and beatboxing, talking about that video. There's 2 videos on that subject, right? In between bits were some kind of secret. I always thought the in-between bits were some kind of secret. Now I realize that they're a sign of the underlying groove within the player. Yes! I hope I understand that correctly. 100%, bro. You 100% understand it correctly. Anyway, I feel like I have a better understanding of groove. Thanks, Jason. Your videos always give me great tips and ideas. The blues stories are fantastic, too. Thank you, bro. I want to do more blues stories, right? It's so much editing and time, right? It's hard enough. Oh, yeah, so I got this message from one guy. Let's see. Where he said, let me find my messages, right? Where are they at? Anyway, shucks, where is that? Let me see. Oh, here we go. All right. He said, where's my guy? Hold on, it's loading right here. Oh, yeah, from Ted Oliver. Okay, Ted said, Jason, are you doing all right? We haven't heard anything from you in a minute. I was just wondering if you're doing okay. Remember, this life's a bitch and you can't divorce her. You got to learn to live with her. The last part was meant as a joke, by the way. I got that. Yeah, oh, no, man. Man, so far life has been anything but a bitch. I just had a week off. I took the week off. I did put out a video, patrons only video 2 weeks ago. And I've been posting videos on YouTube. I think I put 2 videos out extra, not just Free Fridays. So I don't know why you think you haven't heard from me, but that's okay. I appreciate your concern, and I'm doing well and okay. I'm back to work today after a week off that I had because some tour dates got canceled. So I decided to chill and stay home and just kind of enjoy myself, right? And it was nice. We had a great Super Bowl party yesterday. A lot of people saying the Super Bowl is rigged. That's ridiculous. I wrote this thing for them, right? I'll read you what I wrote for them, for the people who said it's rigged, right? All right, let's see. Here we go. Oh, boy. All right. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, look, I definitely get here. I'll read it, right? A lot of you guys are from Europe and don't even watch, American football, right? And you don't even like the name of it, right? Because football is supposed to be soccer. All right, I said, okay, I'm not saying occasionally referees aren't bought, but let me get this straight, NFL conspiracy theorists. So today, refs rigged the game for the Rams by not calling obvious fouls against the Bengals, handing the Cincinnati Bengals a touchdown. Then do call obvious fouls later, but almost evenly against both teams, including removing a Rams touchdown. Then the Bengals participate in a conspiratorial Vegas fix by failing to get a first down in a lackluster yet scripted for entertainment win for the Rams defense. Like, they couldn't have come up with something better than that if they were writing it out, right? Teams apparently also have to cheat too, even though the games are fixed. And all 17 weeks in regular season games are expertly scripted for a brilliant planned Super Bowl. Field goals that bounce off a 4-inch wide vertical bar are intentionally done by flawless and amazing expert kickers that have learned this art so they can reap millions of mafia dollars. Or maybe they're not even people. Maybe they're robots, right? It could be like Manchurian candidates or something, right? Right? Hundreds of men of integrity will never rat on this rigged league that treats them so well, right? And hundreds of men without integrity who have suffering from head injuries or have been overlooked or even blackballed will also remain silent about the fixes as their agents and lawyers steal all their money and they're often left injured with little or nothing at all, or that they're rich with nothing to lose. This is truly an incredible feat for thousands to keep silent. Oh, and I actually really do believe in Bigfoot. Way easier. That's totally true. I totally believe in Bigfoot, and I totally think Bigfoot is more plausible than that NFL games are scripted, right? Again, refs can be bought, whatever. All right, enough football stuff. I had a wonderful time watching the game yesterday. Entertainment, game, whatever you want to call it, man. It was amazing. So, going up is a video, probably maybe even today or tomorrow, at least before Friday, is a video on my harmonicas, right? Like what Nate Envy Vance, my boy from Maine, had asked me to do a video on that. All right, so I'm going to do a video just showing you guys like all the harmonicas that I have, right? And like why I use them and which ones I use and which ones I favor and what are my favorites. So we're going to do that. I thought it was a great idea for a video, not for a free Friday, right? But for just an extra video on YouTube. So we'll totally do that. Let's go back to the music here. Oh, did I 86 that music? Oh, man. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. All right, I had to go back. All right. Anyway, so yeah. So somebody asked me an interesting question, right? Like, is third position in Dorian? No, it's not. I mean, it lays out great for playing Dorian. But I could do that same scale on a regular G harp. So here's the A harp. All right. Oh no, we're in B minor. So I could do it on an E harp, right? In second position. Right? Or I could. So it's just about knowing the notes that are in the scale, right? Whatever scale it is, whether it's harmonic minor or pentatonic. Back to the... So you can play any scale on any harmonica if you know what you're doing. It's just about learning the notes. Start with the root note, move from there. What's the root of the song? In this case, it's in B minor, so it's B. So I just gotta find a B on this harp. And then on one on this harp. Ah, yeah, man. So anyway, yeah, but I can you know, it says Dorian on the scale exercise here, on the Petty Music scale exercise, but I could play pentatonic over it. Never forget, all of the notes that are in the pentatonic are also in the Dorian, right? So really a pentatonic is just an abbreviated Dorian, right? Or you could look at it that way. That's kind of ridiculous, but... just purely pentatonic. A couple of flat fives in there, right, from the blues scale. Now I'll just play it Dorian. So the only notes that are in the Dorian that are not in the pentatonic is the 2 blow and the 3 draw. So pentatonic, Dorian, pentatonic, Dorian, right? So I can stay in either one or mix them both or add some stuff from the blues scale. The 5th note of the scale flatted. 1, 2, 3, minor 3, 4, 5, flatted. That's all in 3rd. So go back to 2nd. Minor pentatonic blues, right? Dorian. I have a video on how to play Dorian in 2nd, but you can play Dorian in any position if you wanted to. Anyway, check out the video I have here on the modes. It's a patrons only video, right? So like a couple of people in the past have said, oh Jay, you know, you do too much talking and not enough playing on Patreon. And I think that's a decent critique. And the cool thing about it was it got me to do a little bit more playing here on Patreon, which I'm having fun doing right now. But the other thing, though, is that I bet that not everybody that says or thinks those types of things really has watched all of the videos here on Patreon. So be sure you check them out, because it might be like 20 minutes into the video before I actually pick up a harmonica and start playing one, right? Anyway, though. I wanted to check in with you guys and let you know I'm okay, right? I just had a little bit of a vacation and some time off, which I was enjoying. Free Fridays, always happening every single Friday. And Patreon patrons, you have no idea how much freedom you've given me. No idea how much direction you have given me in other areas of my life, okay? Like, when you're sending $1 a month or $5 or $10 or whatever it is that you're spending, okay? Whatever it is, it doesn't matter how little or how much it is. Of course, it's nice when it's more, but it doesn't matter, right? What you're doing, okay, every single time you do that is you're not just paying for other people to see free videos, right? Or motivating me to continue to make Free Fridays. That's a benefit, right? But what you don't know is that I'm able to actually not have to take every stupid little gig that gets offered to me to keep the lights on and the food in this house, right? Not only do I have a platform like YouTube that's actually making money thanks to you, right? Because I'm only making like $300 or $400 a month off of the ads, and that's not enough to keep the lights on. It's not enough to pay for rent, right? But you're also enabling me to make better decisions, right? Like I can say, look, I don't need to make money on this gig, so I'm gonna pay the band to rehearse so that they sound better. Or I'm gonna hire a special guest who will bring more people to my show to see me. That's the kind of things that I'm able to do because I'm making money on Patreon with you guys, right? Like, and I can't even say that like really on YouTube. There's a bunch I can't say on YouTube, right? Man, like some of the stuff that I read on Facebook, right? Like just today, like I'll go off just for you guys. Somebody wrote something nasty, right, about Paul Butterfield, right? And you know, like first I was like, I posted like 8 videos. I didn't say anything like you're dumb or you're stupid. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. If you don't like Paul Butterfield, I don't care. That's okay, right? But if you don't like Charlie Parker, I don't care. That's okay. I don't get it, but it's okay, right? You're entitled to your opinion. But here's the thing, I just posted the videos, so maybe he hadn't heard them, right? And then he wrote back like, oh yeah, I listened to it, and it sounded like a bunch of noodling to me. So what do you say, right? So I looked him up. He's like 17 years old, right? He's like just a kid, right? And right now, to him, Butterfield's not doing it. That's totally cool, right? But like, where's his videos, right? Like, where are the videos of him playing, right? So like, keep in mind, like whenever these people like are trolling you, right? If any of you guys are out there, like Mal's making videos right now, and Mal from Australia, hey man, my man Jace, you know, I don't think he's on Patreon, but my man Jace, he's from Australia too. He asked me recently, he goes, if you could live anywhere in Australia, where would you live? I said, Queensland, to be near Mal. But Mal's making videos, and if anybody, you should guys all check out Mal's channel. But if anybody writes to you, Mal, and they like are mean or whatever, which is inevitable, right? Eventually the bigger you get, the more mean people you're gonna deal with. Just ask yourself, where are their videos, right? And if they do post them, go listen to them. Go listen to them, and then just remember after you listen to them, right? Oh boy. One of the exceptions to that rule was the great Chris McCulloch, who used to make pretty hateful comments towards people. But he was kind of like a Robin Hood. He would do it to people that trolled other people, and then he would go and troll them. He would troll the trolls. But his videos of him playing were so magnificent that it was really hard to refute him, right? Because he was so smart and such a talented player. Chris McCulloch, very, very cool. Anyway, guys, I'm going to run. I'm going to try to get this harmonica video done for today. Also, I bit my tongue. Like in my sleep, like the corner of my tongue. So talking and playing music today has not been the most fun thing. But anyway, love you guys. I'm doing great. And thank you again very much, Patreon patrons, making it happen. Love y'all. See you soon.